Oh, hey friends, it's old Mr. Kern here. I just kind of wanted to give an update on our year. Obviously, I gave up on that silly weekly update thing real early. It was just too much to keep track of. Too much going on to focus on that. So I did give up on it, but I just kind of wanted to talk about our year, sum it up, mainly just show off pictures of our stuff. So every year we take our projects to Hayes. That's in Hayes, Kansas, to the Fort Hays State University Tech Fair. Um, it's kind of a woodworking show. They have drafting. They have some metal stuff. They have there's one school that brings a tiny house they build every year. So it's pretty cool, and I don't know. We take a lot of pride in it. I should specify that we were we were the first ones to take our project to the fair, and so I don't have a picture of the fair like once everybody got their stuff there, but we got our stuff there early so I could get back for a track meet, and so we had more competition than what's actually shown in these pictures. Just so you know, students enter their projects in different classes, so like junior woodworking, senior woodworking, freshman, sophomore, so on. Um, we've done pretty well in the past in the woodworking. This year we also had an entry in, well, they put it in power and energy for the face frame table. Derek's bench there, that was in the open class since it was more than just wood. And then they also have some competitions the day of the event. There's like a communications competition, a kind of a scholars bowl. They call it the tech challenge competition, problem solving. And so we had a junior high team and a high school team compete in those. We actually won. We don't that's not something we focus on, so we don't normally win those, but we got a second. I think the high school took second and third and two different ones, and then the junior high took first and second, and then second in the various competitions. So I was pretty excited about that. And then as far as the woodworking judging goes, we ended up McKenna with their dresser, the painted one, got the best sophomore woodworking, and then Buck had a big double spindle gun cabinet in the junior class that won best junior woodworking, and then Bryson with his TV stands and his or TV stand and then end tables won the best senior woodworking. So that was pretty good. Um, Kids were pretty fired up about that. So, oh yeah, and then, well, then Derek and Brock with the face frame table won. They give out an award for best power and energy. It's called the Ralph Huffman Award. So they won that. And then McKenna, there's one award that they vote on. Like all the woodshop teachers there, and some of the college staff and some special guests, they all vote on kind of like the people's choice, and so she ended up winning that. So that was the Fred Ruda Award. So that was quite an honor. So overall, Tech Fair was, I mean, a pretty big success. I'm always a little pessimistic beforehand. I feel like, because I see our projects and I know every little inch of them as far as flaws and different things. So sometimes I get a little pessimistic, but it seems like we always end up doing as good or better than I hope. So that was good. Um, so after the Tech Fair, then we bring our projects back, and they kind of sit around for about a week, and then we go and set them up at the theater to display. And so I got some pictures. Some of the kids didn't take their project to the fair. Their project went to the fair, but they weren't there to get their picture taken. So that's why there's some of them taken at the theater. We set everything up for our awards night, and then kids pay for them and take them home. And other than that, I just have some footage from kind of during the year before I knew I was going to give up on my weekly update thing. Um, so I feel like that's a really good idea. I feel like it'd be really cool to see projects progress throughout the year, but it's just really hard to actually do that. Like the Perkins brothers, or you got the RR Builder guy. Like I don't know how they do that and actually still do their jobs. Like it's pretty impressive, but you know, I might still try and kind of showcase our projects at the end of the year, because I do feel like we make some real cool stuff, and I'm real proud of a lot of the kids. There's really too many to highlight individually, but I will throw out Buck. You know, Buck had a big project with that double spindle gun cabinet, and he came in a lot extra. Like, he'd find time after this class or this class, in between classes, just to come in and get a little bit extra done. So he only probably had to have, I don't know, 3 or 4 work nights to actually finish that. Or, you know, some kids like Bryson had a big project, but Bryson spent a lot of time on work nights. Like, I mean, just weeks of coming in after golf practice and working till 9 or 10 or 11. So I mean, anyway, but he did a real good job too. I'm proud of him. These other videos we had a competition this year, with my carpentry class, a little screw driving competition, which I thought was real cool because they had to change bits and they had to switch from an impact to a drill, switch the battery out. I feel like all those are pretty good applications to get a lot of reps at, and it was fun. And then we had a nail driving competition, and I don't know, we built some mock-ups of some stairs that I have video of, and I don't know, I think those are the only highlights I have on here of that. But anyway, it was a tough year for me. Gosh, I mean, I feel like we were gone a lot. Like, I had the one sickness that's going around. I had that one time. We shut down school at least 2 times for that. We had some weather issues, power outage issues. Like, just seems like we missed a lot of school. And then I just have a lot of immaturity this year with some of my younger classes that just made it tough. But we got through it. Feel like we got pretty good projects to show for the year. And I got some pretty talented individuals. I really do. It's kids that know their way around the wood shop. So, I mean, what could be better than that? Anyway, this is it. So, I'm trying. I don't know what I'm going to do next year. I know I'm not going to do a weekly update, but I might try and highlight some stuff, show a little bit more progress through the year. Because, man, I do think what we're doing is pretty cool. So, anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy. Boy, how's it going?
I mean, it's going pretty great.
What are you working on here?
Sanding my panel.
Oh, yeah. So you're telling me you got your frame and your panels all done for your sides. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
And then you just have to sand everything?
Mm-hmm.
And then you're ready to glue?
Yeah.
Oh, that's exciting. Oh yeah. You made a little hole in there, eh?
Yeah.
So I guess what I would do is I would go ahead and get a domino and make sure those fit together and line up the way you want them to, yeah, before we put that thing away. Well, this is a pretty big piece of boardwood you got here. All right. What do you think?
I mean, it looks pretty good.
I think that turned out pretty good.